guys, this is Trent. I am here to tell you guys about an unfortunate accident that recently happened with my Nokia Bluetooth headphones. One day I sat down on the couch and heard a crunching sound. I ended up sitting on my Bluetooth headphones and one of the earpieces snapped completely off. I thought about using super glue and putting the earpiece back on, but the wires were exposed and there was no way to push them back in, so it was basically a lost cause, and I was also past the return period for these headphones. So I had to, of course, go back to Amazon.com and look up some alternatives to these Nokia headsets. I could have gone back to these same headphones if I really wanted to, but there was one drawback to the Nokias that I really didn't like. There was a built-in plastic neckband that went around the back that had plastic hooks that hooked into my ear. This caused a lot of pain for both of my ears after about a half hour of listening to music or being on a phone call with this Bluetooth headset from Nokia. The sound that came through from playing back music happened to be pretty impressive and very clear to my ears. So personally, I would not recommend the Nokia headset at all. Even though they happen to be much smaller and they were much easier to wear around my neck in public without being noticed, the fact that I couldn't wear them for more than half an hour without my ears hurting, it really was a huge drawback in a way. Alright, I am right now going to unbox these new set of Bluetooth headphones. Okay. They appear to have a bunch of air packets here. We now have the DJ style Motorola S805s. And they feel pretty robust in the hands compared to my old Nokia. The right headphone happens to include controls for the music playback of any Bluetooth enabled device. You have the play, pause, and stop commands all on one button. When I first saw only this play, pause, and stop button on the headphones, I began to get concerned because I asked myself, how in the world will I be able to switch back and forth between the tracks if I wanted to fast forward or rewind and so forth? Now, if you look closely, you will see arrows for fast forwarding and rewinding. And in order to activate this command, you simply take the rubber ring around the headphone and you twist it accordingly, which I thought was very neat. It really caught me by surprise in a good way. On the left headphone, you have the command for the call button. If you take a closer look at the rubber ring around the left headphone, you will see the volume control symbol to increase the volume here and to decrease the volume here. And once again, you turn the rubber ring accordingly. I have to say, this one feature of adding controls onto the rubber perimeter around each headphone was very ingenious and very smart on the part of Motorola. Now, on the left headphone, you happen to have two ports. One for mini USB that allows you to connect it to an AC adapter for charging, and then you also have a headphone port that allows you to connect a cord in order to make this headset a corded headset instead of a Bluetooth one, which I think makes it more versatile in regards to using it. Circles on the right headphone happen to be the microphone. The craftsmanship and quality of this particular headphone does feel to be pretty impressive and not as fragile as the old Nokias I used to have. Now, you have fabric webbing on the interior of the ear cups. On the perimeter of the ear cup, you have a soft cushion that appears to be lined with a leather-like material. And this same kind of mesh web material that's on the interior of the cups is also on the inner area of the headband. And you of course have the logo of Motorola over the top of it. And unlike the old Nokias that I used to have, these are actually adjustable on either side. And that's basically it. This happens to be the manual for the headphones. And if there's one thing that I've learned so far is that when you have fewer buttons, you have more instructions to remember in your head in regards to controlling certain features. There's a long press, there's a short press for this, there's a long press for this, a short press for that. So now that I have these headphones, what I'm going to do is charge them up for a little bit, give them a listen on my smartphone with my music, and handle a couple of phone calls, and I will be sure to let you guys know what I think of the Motorola S805 DJ style Bluetooth headphones. And yes, I still have the HTC Touch Pro 2, and it's still going strong. I'm loving it. It's working great for me so far. After about another week or so, I will be more than happy to give you guys a video update in regards to my review on this particular device. So with all of that being said, you guys take care and stay safe. Oh, one more thing. Always watch where you're sitting. You don't want to end up like me with a broken pair of headphones.